Let's just go with it. All right. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties already, but we've come pretty far for day 3. Welcome to day 3 of Holidiys. Sorry if you watched that last little snippet. I will definitely be deleting that. There's a dangling spider outside, but I think he's gonzo. Okay, hold on. Let me turn my sound off. I can't find our live stream anywhere. Anyone here? Anyone? Says we're live. Okay, we've got so much to do today. I'm just going to keep chatting in case we are live. If we're not, what's going on? I had to schedule a new live stream because I accidentally pressed stop the live stream on the last one. It was my fault. It wasn't even a technical difficulty. It was just user dumbness. Okay. Anyone here? Anyone? Bueller? We should be streaming to Facebook and YouTube. Got so much done yesterday on Zoom. So I'm going to show you guys kind of where we're at there. And we've got more resin with Tiff. We've got more. I'm going to show you guys how I designed this hoodie and how we pressed it. I filmed this for you guys. So we'll go over to that. Okay, we're live on Facebook. There we are. Found you on Facebook, not on YouTube, says Missy. Yeah, I had to restart the entire live stream, and so it may not be kicking notifications out right away. But I know it's on there. I know we're live. I may need to stop it if we're not actually live on YouTube because, let me see. No, it says 3 destinations. Let me just double check this. Sorry, guys. No, it says we're good on YouTube, so hopefully we're over there somewhere. If you want to watch the replay or you're watching the replay, welcome. You found it. Yay. I'm not sure where it actually is. Let me just go in the back end really quick. I may have to investigate a little bit more. So today I'm going to show you guys how we do a knockout text. I did this in Cricut Design Space using one of our files. I think I show you in that where I find the file. If not, let me know and I can show you where it's at. But we're going to take the baby. It's freaking cold outside, and the original design does not have the outline, but I wanted the outline to have an outline and then another outline. So I show you guys how to do that. And then I will show you guys how to actually assemble and do the puff on the hoodie. But before I get started on the tutorials, let me show you where we're at with some of the DIYs we've been making. So I pressed my journal. I ended up doing His Mercies Are New every morning. And if you can see, I got a little carried away with the puff and I pressed the journal. So I'm going to actually cut the wildflowers and put them on here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but look how pretty the gold is. Where are we at? The gold on the green. This reminds me of Marv's face from Home Alone when he gets hit with the iron on his face. So it's like, okay, but we're going to hide that. So another hack today is if you ruin your project, can we hide it with more decals? Also, I carry a little pen bag with me that goes on my cover, so it will cover this. But if you're not using puff, I've done this like tons of times without puff, you don't ruin the journal cover. Like I didn't ruin it until I did the puff because I had to press it so hard. But the glitter, if I were to have used brick for this, it would have been perfect. I actually decided if the puff wasn't going to work, I was going to go redo this with a different color, but then I ruined the journal and I was like, okay, well, either way, that's kind of just my theme for journaling. I'm going to talk more about journaling and how to stick with journaling. And the main thing to stick with journaling is do not be a perfectionist, because it's more important to capture your thoughts and process through what you're thinking than it is to have a perfect planner or a perfect journal. So we're going to start with the imperfect planner. Anyone find me on YouTube? Let me come back to the comments. I keep refreshing YouTube and nothing. I know. What is happening? I don't know if I wigged it out. Okay, it says live now. Let's see. Let me find this link. I'll put this link on the Facebook comments because I know y'all like to watch on YouTube. So where are we at? Okay, I'll get that link going. I want to get you guys started on here. Another thing, I cut a bunch of stuff we're gonna press together. I took down all my pictures after I started doing the interchangeable. I loved how cute the interchangeable stuff was yesterday. So I was like, I'm going to do all my photos. I've got all these like Hobby Lobby frames and these big things. So I got to use up all this fabric I got at the thrift store, what crafting thrift store. If you're local or if anyone has crafting thrift stores, they're amazing. They sometimes will like teach craft classes, but then they also have like donations of just craft supplies, and I got a ton of really cute outdoor fabric that I'm using. So yeah, updates on products. Our bling is going fast. There are a few colors that are out of stock. I was gonna come over and check. Anyone coming from YouTube anymore? Okay, keep refreshing and nothing. Oh, maybe it's like on private or something. Hold on, let me just really quickly double check because I do want to make sure. Details. It's private. Public. Okay. I wonder if it'll go. Oh my gosh. Okay. I publicized it. Wow. At least you'll be able to watch the replay. You can go back and watch the hot mess of the intro because I did show a couple things. So hopefully it's popping up now for you guys. Sorry, guys. Okay. Also, our family, like, I don't think any of us got any sleep last night. The wind was insane and it was like throwing acorns at our walls. And I realized Bryla didn't sleep last night. Landis doesn't feel good. I feel fine, but I just did not sleep. I also went to bed super early and I was like, I'm gonna be up wide awake. Okay, it's saying is it public now, guys? Erg. Okay, let me click this link. Yeah, I think it's public now. There we are. There we go. Okay, here you are, says Missy. Okay, here I am. Yay, red comments coming in. It's funny because blue comments on YouTube are blue, but on my streaming, they're red. So red comments versus blue comments, but we have more blue comments today because couldn't find the YouTube. Okay, so while you guys watch how I do this, I'm going to cut more stuff out on Cricut, and then I'll show you guys where we're at. So let's show you how to do this, and then I'll show you how I actually pressed it. And then we have part 3 and part 4 of mine and Tiff's Resin 101. I also added the links to the molds we're using for Makerflo because those aren't in your kit, but you can also get your kit on Antite. So let me just show you guys. I don't have the links on this video because I just had to refresh it. So, but I still want to show you guys where you would go. Yeah, okay. So on our site, we have a few things for sale right now for Black Friday. May pop up some more things when I go into the studio tomorrow to see what else we have. But this is literally 60% off for members if you use your member codes. This one's out of stock. I know we've sold a lot of the pink cordless glue guns already, but we still have a few. The other colors that are going are all the blues. I had a feeling these guys wouldn't go that great, but they're super manly. So get one for your guys and make them craft with you. Let me talk about this in a second. So most of our bling is still in stock, but like Merryweather, Zero, out of stock. So we had quite a few. We have a lot of Rainbow Mix, but I'm going to be demoing Rainbow Mix in the next couple days, and I think you guys are going to fall in love with that mix because it's so fun and so pretty and so magical. There's so many things in it. I may add some more tumblers because I do have a lot at the studio, but I want to make sure that they're actually good. Some of them are like flops and they've just been sitting. Got a lot of gem pickers, a lot of glue bottles. We're going to keep these in stock always for you guys. So, but right now you can get them for 60% off. So definitely a good deal. All the things. So where are we joining from today? What are you guys working on today? Again, we will have an open Zoom room. I will have to leave a little early today, but starting right after this live stream, 10:45 PST AM, we just turn it on, we craft, we hang out. Some of us chat, some of us just get stuff done. I got a lot of like organizing and little piddly stuff done. It's fun. It's a fun time. You guys should join. It's under the members page and the Zoom link is there. So Okay, I'm gonna show y'all the how to design this. Also, in my design with me videos, if I start out sounding very like tired and mundane, it is because my dog freaks out every time I do a voiceover. So I always have to like start it off calm. So I'm sorry, I wasn't like sick or sad or anything in this video. I'm just trying not to freak my dog out. Um, okay, I think this is the video. Okay guys, I'm going to show you how to do an offset cutout design, which is super helpful for puff designs. So on antitay.com, I'm going to come down to the Christmas files and we're going to let that load. Sometimes the pages take a second just because they have a ton of files in them. So just give it a second and everything should pop up. I'm going to come down to the design that I want, which is a little ways down, and some of our designs will have offsets already, some of them won't. What I want is this baby, it's freaking cold outside, and we're just going to click it to download it. I need to go to my downloads and make sure I unzip it by double clicking the design. And then I'm going to drag that into Cricut Design Space. I'm just going to zoom out. I'm not going to resize it yet. We're just going to mess around with the design itself. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over to the offset tool and we're going to offset, but I'm only going to offset by like 0.1. Let's try that. Maybe even less. Let's see if I can do 0.05. Apply. Yeah, so I just want a slight offset. And we're going to move that offset over, and then we're going to do another offset of the original design, and we're going to set that to 0.1. Apply. Yeah. Let's see, this will be a gap. No, we can do 2 just to be careful. So I'm going to move that over and this over. I'm going to Command C, Command V, that first one I did, so that I have that. We can do 2. So now I'm going to offset this one by 0.25 and apply that. Okay, so what I want to do now is bring this one down here. This one will be like a 1/4 inch outside. So let's zoom in so we can just make sure. I'm going to try to align them by the center and see if that gets me exactly what I want. Align center vertically. Yeah, that works. Align center horizontally, and then we're going to slice this. So let's slice. Okay, that's exactly what I want. So what this will do, I'm gonna just delete those, is it will give it an outline to this design, but it will have a slight little edge around it. Isn't that so cool? So let me just show you what it looks like. If it's too thick, we can do it with this one as well. This one will be slightly, if I went really fast in this, I'm sorry. But maybe watch it again and then until you get it. Now here's one thing. If the larger one is on the top, let's see if it works. Yeah, it worked. Sometimes it won't. See how thin that is, but it's not bad. So I might just save this design to have it. But basically we've got this look if we want that. Maybe I just want like a thinner. And we would align it physically with our heat transfer vinyl or our vinyl. But I'm doing this because I want to use puff and I'm just loving this design. So to just visibly see it, I'm going to just align horizontally, align vertically to just see it. It's really cute. And then I'm going to hold Option and drag. Nope, can't do that on Cricut Design Space. So I'm going to Command C, Command V this again, just so I can visually see which one I actually want. And this is when I would take it and set it to the actual colors. So in this, I'm going to change freaking to, I think I'm going to do that in the gold from the mystery box. Let's just try to get it as close as what it really will look like, so we can visually see what our design is going to look like. And then baby, cold outside, I'm probably going to do in like green. I might do the freaking and puff pink. Okay, anyways, you have to watch the tutorial for that. But that's how you do that. And you can do that with any of our designs. Let me just come over to the site to show you. Like Believe, that would be super cute. Any of these would be really cute to do this with. If you want me to show you how to do this in any other design program, I can definitely show you guys as well. But for the time being, I cannot come in and do this to all of my designs for you because it would take me forever. So I thought I would teach you guys how to do it yourselves. Let's just look at some of these. And if you want to see the rest, we're only about a quarter of the way down. Become a member because this page goes on and on and on and on. And there's so many fun things that you can do as a member to antite.com. All right, love you guys. Bye. Sorry, guys. I was on mute, huh? Okay. Anyways, it's just gonna be one of those days. I can tell. Okay, so we have a lot of things that I cut out and are ready to press. So one of the things that I want to make, which you just saw, I want to make this little pennant banner, and I don't know really how to cut these with like craft supplies. I only know how to cut them with like wood supplies. So is there any fast, easy way to cut a dowel that you guys have? I mean, I could saw it. I don't have a saw in here. I could chop it, I could break it. That's all my intrusive thoughts wanting to just get it done. But my thoughts are I'm going to make, because I have this one little spot on the gallery wall. I'm going to show you guys the gallery wall. I'm actually going to work on it today during Zoom. But I'm going to transform my whole gallery wall that I already have, which is just this little corner in my house. But I have this one little spot where I was like, oh, a cute little pennant banner would look cute there. So we're going to hot glue this and heat press it. So let's get that done. And then we will move back to how I did this. So I have my handheld heat press. I was trying to get y'all on a split screen, but I'm just going to bring you guys down here so you guys can see what we are doing. I am going to make sure that this is nice and pressed so there's no wrinkles. I have found that when I pre-cut it without pressing it, I press it, the dimensions kind of change. So it's not so important for things like this. Should I cut it so that it has like a V at the bottom? Like that would be cute. I kind of like just the farmhousey. And then I did start using, I don't think I did it on this one. Let's do the other side because I drew on this side. Then I did start using my embroidery pen because I remembered the embroidery pen disappears with the heat press. So I started drawing on my next projects with that, and I can't wait to show you guys. Okay, so this is puff, and we're going to try to get it to puff properly by using a lot of pressure. And we're going to do one part at a time. I have not yet gotten it perfect with the handheld heat press. So we're just going to give it a go and see. Yep, we're here. Okay, so it's puffing, but it's still doing kind of the brain thing. So I did update the description while you guys were watching that next portion too. Oh yeah, that's not looking good at all. What is happening? I think I might have did a little too, I don't know. I'm not sure if the pressure If it's the pressure problem, oh, that looks terrible. Okay, maybe I need to actually use the heat press because we do need, I think we need more pressure, which is hard to get on these squishy things. Okay, but that looks terrible. Is it really going to be one of those days, you guys? I'm so excited for what the day has in store. Okay, Mel Robbins would say, today's going to be a good day. You just have to shift your mindset. Today's going to be a good day. And I don't think that changes the day. I think it just changes your perspective on the day. So here we have this. I hate it. Let's go to this tutorial. I'm going to get some more stuff pressed, and I gotta try. I have so much green I cut that I was so excited to use. I'm going to fire up my heat press, and I'm going to go try it on the heat press with the next thing. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. Okay, let's go back over because so the difference is this is the VTS green, I believe. Driving to work, figured I'd listen. Welcome, Ashley. This pink is Siser's glitter. Pink salt is the name of this one. So I've been able to get this one to work a little bit more. This one doesn't brain regardless. It's just either it puffs or it doesn't puff. That's what I've found with this brand. So I'm going to bring you guys over to the tutorial, and hopefully I don't neglect you guys again. Sorry, but here is me making this hoodie. Okay, so I'm starting with the champagne gold, and I cut out a bunch of stuff on the gold, so you're going to see more than just the design that we created. But now I'm going to weed this. I did put a weeding box around it, so I just left it on the full sheet, and that makes it easier. Sometimes I like to cut it off and then just manually peel back so I can see where the cut lines are. This kind of helps, especially with glitter heat transfer vinyl, because the cut lines are so hard to see sometimes. So now I'm just going to position it on the hoodie where I want it and struggle to get the freaking part off, literally. But we're going to preheat our hoodie. Do not mind how dusty my heat press is. Definitely got to dust that. Okay, so I'm just going to pull this out, and glitter is super easy to work with. It's usually 320 for 15 seconds. You can even tack it where you just press it for a couple seconds, but I have the auto press, so I'm just gonna let it go. And it's like a hot or warm or cold peel. It doesn't really matter, but I think it's technically a hot peel. But glitter's so easy. Now enter my extreme frustration because I cut my brick on medium cardstock, but we have learned since that it is supposed to be cut on light cardstock and maybe extra pressure, but I'm finding that light cardstock is the best. But I had to manually put all my pieces in, and I lost the its. So you'll see me put that back. And apparently the circle was there when I pressed this, but I had to recut the little circle. Maybe it's stuck to my heat press right now. So you see how frustrating this is? Usually you would pull a whole sheet off because you didn't cut it incorrectly, but I'm gonna leave those on while I do the freaking, because now we are using Pink Salt Puff by Siser, and I was so scared to do this because the settings are intense. So you want to tack it for 2 seconds, and I was so scared. But the first press and I will have a cheat sheet for you I am currently working on, because every puff is different. So I just wanted the glue to activate so I could get it on there, and then it is a completely cold peel. So I'm just using my sleeve to kind of absorb some of the warmth. I could pull it off and put it on something cold to cool it down, but I figured it would cool down. So you can see that it's not fully on there, but that's just because I did not want to activate the puff at all, because the second press you do high pressure. Wow, words are not working today. High pressure, and you do it for like a full 10 seconds. Now Siser recommends using parchment paper, this type of paper, not Teflon, because the Teflon does something scientifically that you don't want. So if you have parchment paper, if not, I'll put a link to the ones that I have, and then you press it I'm just going to let it go. Whatever that setting was is what I did. And yeah, we really need to dust this. I got some cleaning to do. And then I pulled it out and it looked pretty good. I mean, I put it to the ultimate test by doing it with brick, so it kind of raised it up, but I did end up going over the K just a little bit to see if I could press that down a little better, and I think I got it. But I just love this. I love that it's like a holiday hoodie that I'm only going to wear a couple times a year, so I could test puff out on it. And I obviously love brick. I use that on everything no matter what. But here I am putting the its on, and I realized I didn't need the little apostrophe. So there's that. And I also love this pokey tool Ivy got us for five favorites at Craft Day Con. I'm obsessed with it. But I actually love how good it weeds too. So then I realized I was missing like the little circles and the little dashes around the cold. If you cut this design properly, you won't have to do all this. So use light cardstock on your brick if you have brick, or if you got it in your HTV box. If not, I have lists to all the products we're using down in the description. But I'm just gonna use my manual heat press just so I don't mess with that puff. I love how it turned out. Super fun, super cute, and I'm wearing it in the next part of the video. So keep crafting with us because we got so much to do. And I wanted to show you kind of what brick really looks like from the side. It's a little bit raised. My centering's a little off, but you can see that I can like physically put my nail to the side of it because it's raised. I love it. It's my Alrighty, okay. So that was how we made this hoodie. You can do this on tons of different things, but you can see that when I do it on a garment or something that's not canvas, it's turning out better, at least for the Siser. So I have a lot of it. I am experimenting this whole 12 days with the new puff. We got brick, we have flocked down. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to do a flocked project with you guys really quickly so that we can successfully complete something. Okay, so Tiff gave me her pillows, and then Dustin brought all of our Christmas stuff out yesterday. I was so excited. I just kind of gave up. I was like, we have a lot going on. Probably not going to decorate this year, but he brought it all out. So I was really excited because then I found my pillow covers too. So I'm going to make wraps for our pillow covers. So what I did was I actually found this, and good luck finding anything as cool as this, but I found this. I mean, you can find it at like the craft store or quilting shop or whatever, but I found this at the thrift store, the crafting thrift store, and it's like exactly the width I wanted. So I used this. It's elastic, by the way. We're going to hot glue sew. I plan to sew in a couple days with you guys, but we're gonna hot glue sew so that everyone can do these. But we are going to, since I have this cut out of brick, we're like on 2 camera shots. Let me show you. So I have that cut out on brick, and this is our elastic. And then we have this, which I cut so that it wraps almost fully around the pillow. And then we're going to glue this on because it's going to be on the back, because the back is a Halloween pillow anyway. So basically Tiffany gave me her Halloween pillows, and I was like, the back already look like Christmas. They're right there, but you can't see it because we're on split screen. So we're going to press this brick onto this canvas and show you why I love brick, because brick is just so good. So I'm going to bring you actually over here so that we can see all that we are doing. And I just want to make sure that this is in the center completely. So I'm going to fold this in half just to find the center. And then that's going to be my center mark right there. And then, which, I mean, the wrap can slide around the pillow a little bit, but we don't want it to be like off center. And again, I'm going with more like farmhousey decor this year with pops of pink. So you guys will see when I finish this. But one thing I love about Flocked, it's super durable, so I don't have to really protect it that much. It works great on canvas because anything that works on canvas, we love. Canvas is one of the hardest products to heat press anything onto. So of course I had to go with like everything canvas or difficult this year, just to make my life, a little more fun. So we're just going to press it. The thing you'll see with the Flocked is it changes color. Some of the heat transfer vinyls change color when you heat them. They'll go back to the color that they were. It's just kind of like a reaction it has to the heat. Like our neons do that a lot. So definitely want to just make sure that this is adhered. And then we're going to use one of our cordless glue guns today, which I'm excited about. So let's get this peeled up. Lucky me, I caught you 2 days in a row. Welcome, Christine. Okay, so look at how beautiful. And if you see it just coming up, it's also, we could probably wait till it cools. Pretty sure it's a cold peel. But again, it's just one of those really forgivable heat transfer vinyls that doesn't give you much difficultness. And obviously, if I was using my heat press, this would be done in like 2 seconds. But I do want to show you guys a lot of projects with your guys' handheld heat presses and all those good things. So I have a few more of these to cut. I've got to find some good designs that are long ways, but I'm also going to create actual pillow covers in our sewing part of Holidiys, whatever this is called, 12 DIYs of Christmas. Oh no, get off of there. Where did you come from? Okay, let's use our handy dandy pokey tool to try to pick that off. Okay, his little antlers need a little press. Find my pokey tool. I'm gonna leave that there for a second. Hey, you, get out of here, bro. What is happening? Okay, that's long enough. So let me come back to you guys really quick. So I love glitter heat transfer vinyl and flocked because of this. You don't need anything to protect it. You can press it like a couple times if it's not coming off all the way, and all the things. But when little guys sneak in there, that's annoying. So let me see if I can, and then like his little legs aren't really pressed. So to show you, his little legs are like, I didn't get them very good. So the nice thing about flocked, we can just go right over it. And I'm telling you, it's like soft and fluffy. It's got this like, it's literally flocked. That's why it's called flocked. And then he made a debut. So I'll have to figure out how to fix them. I feel like this whole series is going to be hacks for fixing your dumb mistakes. That's what I need to call 12 Days of Christmas from now on. So cute. I want my box, says Missy. Yeah, I want you guys to get your boxes too. They were supposed to ship on Black Friday. So I will reach out to Sarah and just see where that's at. Also, hi, buddy. Come on. In or out. If you guys joined us on Zoom, you guys, Oliver just does that. He just pushes my door open. I can't latch it fully. So he pushes it open and he's like, hi, but I don't want to hang out with you. I just want to say hi. So I wonder if I heat this up. Is it even heat transfer vinyl? What is this? It's coming off. Look at this adorable poker tool. It says crafter's gonna craft. Ivy made these for us and made all the different ones. So cute. It has a little Mickey. I don't know where she gets all this stuff, but Ivy is the most creative little gadget maker on the planet. Okay, you guys ready for some more resin with me and Tiff? And while you guys are watching that, I got to notice my box was shipped. Yay! So start with your flocked and your brick and your glitter. And then wait till I really have all those puff settings down before you get ambitious. So, okay, now let's finish this really quick so I can show you guys what we're doing. See that pillow? That's her pillow. Her pillow has like a weird spot where it zips too. So I was like, that's annoying. Okay, so what I want to do though is go and see how much I need to put the Velcro, whatever it's called, elastic on. So I did cut them so that like, see how you can take them off. It doesn't matter if they're upside down. So you can, also I used the heat resistant pen on this that came with the embroidery. So I'll show you guys the magic. So you see where I'm going? See her zippers in a weird spot? But look how cute that is. You just make a wrap for your pillow. I'll show you guys these all staged and stuff when they're done. Like, obviously, they're going to look better in, like, my house with decor. So I think we'll just, I don't want to just wing it, but I got to make 3 more of these. 2 for her pillows, 2 for mine. I think I'll just recut this for mine too because I think it's so cute. But we are going to glue. Should I glue or should I sew them? Do you guys want to see how good glue works? But this also doesn't stretch that much, so I really have to get it perfect. So I'm going to bring you guys over to resin with me and Tiff for part 3. And I don't think I start making the coasters till part 4, but you guys can hang out with me and Tiff. That's going to turn off. I'll get more stuff weeded and cut for when I get back. Okay, let's go part 4.
I'm gonna actually make my daughter's doing her discipleship group on my favorite things party. So maybe I'll make each girl a letter, and she can bring each girl a letter with their thing.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
And then if you wanted to put it onto like a keychain, oh, you get 50 keychains in the Makerflo Kit.
They hooked it up with everything.
So you could definitely make your 5 favorites. You can make everyone's stocking. You can make your stocking. This is what we should do. Put them on our stockings, but it's an actual detachable keychain.
Cute.
So it names the stocking, but then they get to use it, and then you make a new one next year.
Yeah, that's really cute. I love that.
Okay, we're doing that.
I love it.
I'm roping you in. You have to do it too.
Okay, I think this is good. This actually cures so quickly.
Yeah. You know, I wish I knew the actual time.
No, I can put that on just for... I'm going to see what all the girls' names are in discipleship group and make them a little...
Like, Dustin won't want a keychain, so I'll just make his... I might make his out of wood. Because he doesn't need glitter.
That would be so
I'll
cool.
do all the girls like this.
Okay, discipleship girls. Let's see.
What are the girls' favorite colors right now? I don't know what the girls' favorite colors are right now.
I know they probably change like crazy, huh?
Yeah. I guess it doesn't really matter.
Well, my text only goes so far.
I do Sierra's because she's far away. Your what?
My text only goes so far because we all introduced ourselves at the beginning of the year as like our moms and daughters. And I was going to look at their names, but I can't find it. Okay, let's see. So satisfying to pull it out too.
Right.
This actually looks really good for not mixing.
So cute.
It just kind of looks like it's floating, and then the dots in between that layer, you see the teal? Yeah. Oh. You see there's teal and pink dots?
Oh, you drew?
I drew with the Marby pins.
I'm in my own world over here. I didn't even know.
I don't know what this will look like up close, but this looks so cool.
Maybe I'll make Sierra's silver. I'm going to use silver opal ice for Sierra's.
This looks so good. Oh my gosh. This is fun.
Pixie dust. How's it going? Are you getting sticky at all?
No, not getting sticky. Not getting sticky at all.
Good.
Okay, what do I want to do next? I'm going to do Madison and Larissa.
I'm not good. Well, I guess I can't really cure it if... I was like, I'm going to do a layer of glitter. But then I don't know if I can cure it. I might have to cure it from the underside.
Oh. I see what you mean.
I'll try it while I finish the Velzy.
Let's do this.
So pretty.
So what do you guys do for Christmas? Like, do you like have your whole family up here? Do you guys each buy one gift for each other? Like, how do you guys work having a big family and Christmas gifts?
Well, we don't really have a big family immediately. I feel like yours is bigger than ours. But so it's changed the last couple years because now that Dustin is back to his executive pastor role, he doesn't have to do so many church services. But again, I feel like it's changed every year because of COVID. But typically we host on Christmas night. We host all day on Christmas. So we usually will do something with just us 4 in the morning. But then last year was different because Landis didn't live here. And then we do a brunch. So anyone's welcome to come over for brunch. And then my family will come over for Christmas evening and we do pizza. And that's like my girl's favorite.
Aww.
Because we've always just took the stress off on Christmas night and have done pizza. But anyone's welcome too. But so sometimes like Dustin's family will stay all day and be there, or they'll go home in the middle of the day and my family will come over. But yeah, so
it's like a brunch in the morning and then a pizza thing at night.
Yes, but it's changing because my nieces and nephews, like my nephew, like they didn't come over for Thanksgiving because they have their own family now and they have kids, and like they invited her extended family over. And so now I'm like, maybe we need to start being the extended family and doing like a big Christmas outside of Christmas Day and then really inviting everybody up, like you guys, whoever wants to come, because I get like sad. I'm like, we're kind of alone now because everyone, which is the natural progression of like families, but my kids are grown, so they're boring. And I'm gonna dub in some old footage into this series, but I forced them to watch home videos. And we did. It was really sweet. I felt like it was finally the first time we could actually watch them without being sad, because there was like 4 people in there who've died. I know. So I was like, this year I have like family videos. This was on Thanksgiving. I was like, do you guys want to watch it, or is it going to make you sad? And everybody agreed like we could watch them. And yeah, it was good. It was almost like it felt like back then, but even though like only some of us are here.
Yeah.
So we'll see if they want to do that again on Christmas.
That's sweet.
Yeah. Okay, so it cured through the glitter. That's cool, but the glitter's still loose on top.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how that works.
I don't know either.
The science. It's hard underneath the glitter, but there's still glitter.
Oh, that's crazy.
Which I guess I could have just done a clear coat, then some glitter, and then another clear coat and cured it. I probably would have been the smarter way to do that.
Trial and error.
But I think I'm going to like this because then the glitter's going to be in the center. How is yours going over there?
It's going good. I was going to look at your glitter. I wanted to find a brown glitter and almost do like a gingerbread.
Ooh.
So do brown glitter, and then you know how they take the white markers over and do like the snow and stuff?
Girl.
I want to try that, so I'm going to look in here.
I love how she thinks she's not crafty.
Okay, I am crafty. I just hate having all the stuff, storing it. Like, I love coming to your craft stuff, you know?
I love having people who want to come use it.
Yeah,
So right? I need to use it up. Okay, I'm going big and doing a big layer and seeing if I can just cure it like that and see how it turns out.
Now just to find the color, because you have like a gazillion colors.
Well, and those boxes are even glitter too.
Oh, these?
Yeah, but maybe I was thinking I need to get all my glitter into like a caddy or like a tray.
Yeah, so you can see it?
Yeah.
Gosh, there's so many gorgeous colors.
Tiffany had an amazing idea. Did we already talk about it? Or did
we did talk about it a little bit, but we actually just collected all this stuff. So if you want to like...
But did we talk about it on there?
I think so, but we could do it again just in case we didn't.
The gingerbread?
Yeah.
We did?
Yeah.
I don't think we did. I don't know.
Anyways, just go tell it again.
She had a great idea to make a gingerbread
keychain.
So with the white Marvy pens. So if you get the trio of, if you get the Marvy pens, you get the 4 neons, the 4 pastels, and 3 whites. So she was looking for this guy.
Yes.
There might be a thinner one, but I don't think in the chalk pens.
No, this is fine. I just wanted thinner than this one.
Okay.
But you guys know that trendy, like, gingerbread, everyone's making the gingerbread everything. So we thought a gingerbread letter, cure it with, like, these beautiful browns, and then put our little gingerbread designs on top.
I am obsessed. This is so cool.
I love that.
And then we can put it with, you can actually, like, when we make keychains, you can also do little emblems, and we can put, like, you can, like, she's a hairstylist, so I could do, like, a little hair cutting one for the keychain.
You know what would be cool, too, at places like Michael's and stuff? They always have the charms for bracelets. You could resin a charm, like a bracelet charm out of, like, metal in there, like the scissors.
Do you know I have so many of those?
Get them out, girl!
So I have...
You have everything.
Tons of stuff for that type of stuff.
Okay, this is fail. Okay, do not do this.
What did you do? That looks awful.
It looks crusty. Okay, this was my vision that didn't work out. So I did half of this in glitter and cured it. And then I took my Marvy pen and flooded all behind it white and then put resin on top of it. And it like bubbled out and did not work out. This looks like cock-a-doo-doo. That looks sorry, sister. You gotta make you a new one.
That's awful.
Bye-bye.
I love it though that we're testing these things for you.
Yes.
But your other one worked fine with the chalk pen.
Totally.
You like liquefied it in there?
Yeah, like this. Well, I meant to do lines and then the chalk came out.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'll just flood the whole back white and it might have like a nice white background.
I'll get this one started for you because, oh no, it's already working. So, because we live in higher elevation, if these pens have been brought up here and have already been used, they kind of explode.
So, should I wash this out since I'm doing gingerbread?
Yeah, or are you doing them for everybody? Try on a different one.
Yeah, but I really want to start my sister's before I forget to make an L. So, can I just wash this or get a paper towel, or how do you like clean it if you don't want?
Just let it sit. Do a different letter.
Okay.
Because I don't have anywhere to clean it right now.
All right.
Okay, so I would definitely file the edges.
Yes, I think that's a must.
Here's
Which, if you got the Makerflo box, there's a little, or not the Makerflo, our mystery box, there's a little buffer in there that you could probably use to buff
with
the thing.
What is it?
The embroidery kit.
No.
Is that what you're thinking?
Well, not anymore. It's at the bling kit now. If people were to get a bling kit, it would come with one.
Okay.
But yes, it's in the embroidery bling kit if you got the box.
You have a little buffer, but a nail file would work fine at home if you don't have that.
All right, guys. Okay, I'm getting this to work. Let me turn my sound off so you guys aren't hearing that. So we get really crazy in that. It ends up interesting. So there's like a lot of parts. Okay, so I think this is adorable. So I thought I would do it with you. The pillow is turning out super cute, but I was also just ambitious and I started to try to hand press directly on my table. So if you have like a hard surface to press on, the puff works pretty good, but you do have to get a good press. So I'm going to get you guys situated so you guys can see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to show you what we're doing, what we're making. So let's get you guys. Okay. So I have been, this is a design that I cut. I like sliced it up so that I can make it on a larger strip of fabric. And I'm getting the puff a little bit better. This will be up above our like coffee maker. I'll show you the original sign that I have up there. So I was like, it'll be a little further away. The other sign we just made is going to be like right in people's faces. So it's like, that has to look good. This one can look a little off because you won't be able to see it from far away. So I just want to get my design prepped again because I sliced this into little pieces because I wanted it to be super long. So now I'm just trying to do one letter at a time, not like every letter, but just try to only press on one letter. So it's 280 for 10 seconds. So 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10. And then you'll see that it gets like, it can tell it puffs off because it's not on there anymore. And as long as you hold good pressure, I also should have, see, it'll just pop right off. And it's textured because the texture works because I'm using textured fabric too. I also forgot to preheat the fabric that I'm doing. So let's just heat the fabric and then I'm going to try my hardest to only do one letter at a time. I know it's not going to work. So maybe 2 letters. I don't know. This is going to be, I could cut these all apart and do them separately. 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000. Okay, so you can see for some reason, I mean, I could easily use my mini press too, and this would be better. But I was going to originally pull this over to my heat press, and I was like, let me give it one more go with a different fabric, different design. Okay, so 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000. I'm sorry, I was trying to switch our angle so you guys could see how like heavy I'm pressing. Because I'm like firmly pushing down here. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, or Mississippi's, 9 Mississippi. Okay. This is new to me. So like I know when a glitter is done just because it's like baking or not baking, cooking. You're like, I just know, I've done it so much. This is all so new. Okay, but that looks really good. I love it. I'm so excited because this is one, my favorite design, and two, the prettiest colors, and three, it's for Christmas. So let me just show you where we're at now and what I'm even doing. So this will say, "Oh, come let us adore him." I just love this design. As you can tell, I've cut it and put it on everything. So we have this above our kitchen where we like make our coffee. I've always had it above my coffee. Got it at Hobby Lobby, $23.99, probably 50% off. But I was like, oh, I could change this out for the holiday season. I could change out all the things I have. So this one is going to fit in here. And, I was thinking this morning, I was like, I could probably use glue dots for just keeping the fabrics on and then only use magnets for decor that I want to make like garlands for all of them. So all my photos end up changing. And if you're just joining, I have one more word to put on. So don't be like, that is totally off center. So we're going to put him on there now. And I just love these colors. These are the fabrics I got. And so everything is going to match. I'm actually using the scraps to put as bows on the ornaments we made. So now I'm just like matchy matchy. Everything is like coming together. It's going to be so cute. Pretty sure I heat pressed something to the table, but that's okay. I also protect my table with, if you guys are ever see my tables, I put wallpaper on them. It helps protect the actual table because I can peel off like if I painted on it and things like that. So, okay, let's come back to him. I'll just show you the rest of this and then we'll do our last little resin 101 with me and Tiff. And just yell at me if I happen to accidentally show you the same segment again. There's like 10 segments of that. So just want to make sure. See, I'm kind of getting a hang of it. If you put good pressure and you just look at it, you can tell where the design isn't pressed because it's not frosty. So it's frosty if it's not pressed properly, or if it's pressed properly. And then it's dark green. And this is just for the regular puff. And this requires one press, 280 if you're doing it on a heat press. Whereas like the Siser we did earlier, it takes 2 presses. So I will have a perfect cheat sheet together for y'all when this whole series is done. Yay. Okay, there's just a little bit of brains, but that's okay. I could have pressed firmer probably. Okay, so this says, "Oh, come let us adore him." I could do this smaller for my pillow wrap too, because that would be so cute. Maybe I'll do that too. So these are like almost the same size as the pillow wraps, and I could do a smaller one, but I'll work on those while you guys watch the next Resin 101. And if we don't finish it, I'll be doing them in Zoom. So look how cute this is going to look. Oh my gosh, my whole house is just going to transform. And then I don't have to like store a whole picture for the holidays. I can just make these for all the holidays. We're going to do these for Valentine's Day too, and all the cute times of the year. And I got to just write down all the dimensions of all my frames. I already have, but I need to just like make a checklist that I can just go, okay, decor time. Let's make some new decor. Okay. I think that's a cat. I don't know if you can hear it. I think that's my daughter's cat, but it sounded like a baby. Are they hiding a baby? Okay, let's watch the last segment of Resin 101 today. I think I do coasters here, so exciting stuff. I kind of want to try my coasters.
Like, do it.
These letters, but I've got a lot more to do.
You do the coasters, and I can do the letters.
Okay, but I want to do it gingerbread too.
Yeah,
I'll get to it. Okay, so I have all these coasters, And I think you're the one who gave me this idea, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because we were at, look, we have a bunch. I'll make you some.
Yes, we were at Disney.
We were at Disney. This is from Olga's Cantina.
Mm-hmm.
And which is none of this is in any language. It's all in Star Wars language. But then Dustin has Valdez Brewing from Alaska. I told him to bring me coasters when he was in Alaska.
I should have done this and got coasters when I was in New York and all the places.
Mm-hmm.
This would be such a great travel gift.
Yeah. These will also make good ornaments, too. If you didn't want to actually make them into coasters. So...
Of all your travel places.
Yeah. That was kind of my plan. So I'll make you at least one.
Yeah, make me one. Maybe two if there's two
which
Olgas.
You could also put a photo, but I'm thinking what I'll do is... do a photo like on the back of one of these and put it on as well.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
I love that. Or you know the Polaroids that people are taking now?
Yeah.
To resin the Polaroid or on here, like of you guys actually in the cantina together.
Right. I don't want to ruin
That's
this.
true.
So I want to make a charm, or you could put a Polaroid on another set.
No,
so
you're
that
right.
It doesn't block this.
Yes.
But since he went with all of his guy friends, like I could have had him get me, I thought I had more from this one. I could make all the guys like a memory ornament from that trip.
I love that.
Like it's an easy, inexpensive souvenir that you could do for someone.
Totally.
And then Razu's, this is our favorite place in Texas.
Aww.
Did you go to Texas with us to Penner's ever?
No.
Okay, well when you do.
Oh, I went to Texas with you.
Did we go to Razu's?
No.
You didn't go to Texas with us.
We had our team.
That was a different Texas.
Oh.
The Pinners is when I go to Razu's.
No, you didn't bring me.
Sorry. We got obsessed with this when we went for Thanksgiving.
Okay, well this would be the perfect coaster that has nothing on the back to put the Polaroid of you guys at Razu's there.
But I still wouldn't do a Polaroid. I would do a circle. I would do a photo, a circle photo.
Oh, a circle
so
photo.
It fits the whole thing.
I love Polaroids. That's why
I know you do,
them.
but to make it look more like it's an actual ornament. So I have two of those.
Cute.
I can make one for Anna. She loves Razu's. And then those are all, that's a different Olga's Cantina.
Is it?
Yeah, there's a ram on it.
Huh.
Oh wait, am I tripping? Too much resin? No, yeah, those are different. So that one's the drinks with the little Ewok.
Aww.
And then this one is this is Alaska too. And
love these.
These are all Alaska. They just look different.
Those are so cool.
Yeah, I told him to get me as many as he could. So it's all Alaska, so I could do them for the guys.
That's really cool.
Or turn them into actual coasters.
So would you put a little hole through this so you could hang it as an ornament and put like a ribbon?
Yeah.
And then you could do like the fish charms for Alaska or something cute on there?
What do you mean charms?
Like make it the little charms. Resin charms out of you could make a fish one. You could do.
Yeah, I mean, you could get little fish, or what I'm thinking is to print out a photo and put it in the resin.
Oh, okay.
And then resin over it so that the charm is a photo.
Gotcha.
Yeah. You could put charms.
I was thinking of an actual little fish charm on there. You
that
could literally add so much stuff.
I would just get a fish from Michael's or something, like you said, or find one that I have. I don't think I have fish, but that's so cute.
Because that's what they were doing, right? They were on a fishing trip?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. Did you have in your charcuterie blackened smoked Alaskan salmon?
No, that sounds fire.
It's our last of it. It was the end, and I was like, if he doesn't go back to Alaska, it's the end of it.
Right, you're like, you guys are special.
I feel like I'll practice with the Olga Cantina one, because I have so many, and hopefully I can get more of those if I really needed them.
This is such a cool idea. I travel so much with my husband, and now I'm like, okay, I'm going to collect
coasters.
Because you get them everywhere, and then it's so, sentimental.
Yes.
Okay, this is cool watching you do it, because I'm like, how are you going to do this?
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm testing with the Olga's Cantina.
I have no idea. I'm just going for it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could do glitter, but these are for his memories, so I don't want to do any glitter. So I want to make sure I'm using.
So I would have thought you would have put it in a mold or something. You're just totally putting resin over the top.
Yeah, you can resin anything.
Wow.
You just put resin on it and cure it.
Wow.
Okay, that fell out, but it went back in. Yeah, so you flood it basically to the edges, and then you try to get it as flat as possible. And you can use You good, Oliver? But I wouldn't do too much. I would do layers, because you want it to get as like even as possible, and then you use a lighter to get rid of those bubbles if you can't get rid of the bubbles.
I'm excited to see how this turns out.
Me too. And I could, I guess, I maybe I'll test it on something else, but I could flip it over onto this silicone mat to like flatten it. That's just my impulsive thoughts though. Okay, so see how I'm going to the edge?
Yeah.
And then I want to get it all the way to the edge. Kind of like, did you ever put water on a penny?
Yes.
Where like you tried to see as much as you could get it without it spilling over. Kind of that. But not too much because you don't want it to come off the edge.
Yeah, less is more. You can always add more resin.
These have been sitting in my unfinished projects for so long.
Dude, we talked about this at the cantina.
Right.
Years
we got
ago.
This idea from these coasters, and that was like 2023, 2022.
Dude. Yeah, when me, you, and Briley went to... I was going to say to McDonald's. What's wrong with me? When we went
This is a testament to if resin actually like makes you crazy. Okay, so you'll see there's all these like ridges. So if you hold it up a little bit so you can see and try to like let it push it to those little empty spots, and then let it, before you cure it, you want to let it try to get as flat as possible. Yeah,
I would, once you're done, put that on that flat surface and just let it kind of like roll where it needs to roll.
Yeah, it's not super self-leveling, and you don't want it to start curing. If there's like any form of UV light in the air, it'll start to cure it.
Really?
Not in the air, but like directly. So like I'm not sure if my lights have any UV in them. I don't think they do, otherwise it would cure it.
This is so sick, and it's so thin. I was expecting it to be like this thick thing, but the way you're doing it is so thin and like beautiful.
Yeah.
Makes me think of like, just like, not brittle, that's the wrong word, but just like, I don't know. It's very dainty. I was expecting it to be like thick.
Yeah, which, I mean, you can make them thick.
Yeah.
And if I had like a circle silicone like thing, I could flood the whole thing with silicone and layer it inside the silicone, the resin.
Right.
But
no, I like this.
Okay, yeah, so it does help laying it on the flat surface, but getting those little bumps, it's like nail polish. So like sometimes your nails, if you've ever had gel nail, like where it's like you have one little bump, you can tell like it cured and it wasn't flat yet. But I think I could do another layer if I really wanted, and this is when I really should have my lighter.
I think it looks bubbles. Yeah, I think it looks. Do you have a lighter close?
No. So maybe I'll segment 3. I'll do some more keychains and then I'll come back with a lighter. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Okay. I could do yours with a little glitter.
I actually like it without the glitter.
Okay, I won't do glitter. Who else have I gone to Olga's Cantina with? I feel like this would be really cute because you could put vinyl if you wanted to like, oh, I got a little spoots of glitter on there. This is my tester one. I feel like I've only been there with you, Bri, and Dustin.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been there with my husband and my daughter, you.
You know who would like this is Alexis. They love Star Wars and they love Disneyland.
Yeah, the Disney.
Yeah. So really you could do this even not just for souvenirs. If you just know someone loves something. I'm worried about it bending.
This would even be a really cute gift to like the restaurant owners too, because our cousin owns a bar. So to do her brandy ornament of her coasters, and then who knows if they change them every year or theme them or whatever.
Yeah, because once you're done with them, you could change out your design whenever, because they're just cardboard.
And you know, the restaurants over the years that have been around for like 100 years, they have, you know, you could do this with the bar napkins. Like if you and your husband met at a bar.
Yeah.
Oh, me and my husband went on our first day at the bar. I wonder if I could go get their napkin and like resin their napkin and put like a little, you could like literally make it like a, almost like a, not a junk journal, but like a little resin, I don't know, junk journal kind of thing, because you could add little things like the little napkin or matchbook or
like a little scrapbook ornament.
Yeah, like a little scrapbook ornament in resin like this.
That's a good idea, because people make those junk journals all the time, and then I'm like, what do you do with that?
Right.
Like,
when do you go look at them?
Right. That's what I love about ornaments. I love making memory ornaments because you're forced to look at them every year.
Yeah, that's what we do when we travel. We don't get like just any ornament. We get ornaments everywhere we go.
Not just any souvenir.
Not just any souvenir. It's been an ornament for the past few years, which is really sweet.
Okay, so I feel like when we were like sticking it on, that looks so cute.
Does it?
Are you gonna resin over it?
I don't know. Do I?
Let it fully dry.
Okay.
Yes.
But what else do I put? Like, I don't know. Like, I know they do like the little squiggles. So the only hard thing is I love these chalk pens, but it needs to be so thin. Like, this is almost too thick to do it on this.
Yeah.
Like, I'll try, but it's a little hard.
Yeah, we have paint pens too from Marvy that are thinner, I believe.
I'm like,
okay, this project takes a little while to cure, but it's cool. It's a little bent. So I'm wondering if I can flatten it at all. It's definitely still sticky. This is when I think your projects get bigger. You do need a lamp. Like you can use a nail lamp and stick it inside the nail lamp. These are great for like the small projects. So I'll make some keychain charms.
I hate this. I hate what I just added. Can I just...
That's why I love that it's chalk pen.
So I can just wipe it off?
Yeah, I would wait till it's dry and then wipe it off.
Okay.
You hate it? I think it's so cute.
No, these squiggles I hate. I want to do something else. I'm like, they look ugly to me.
Alrighty. Okay. We're going to finish this pillow wrap, and then I have a lot of things that I just prepped in Cricut Design Space that I'm going to cut out for tomorrow, but probably to finish in Zoom today so I can show you guys tomorrow. But let me see what camera angle would be best. I'm just going to bring you guys down a bit, see if you guys can see the pillow. Can you see this? Kind of. Let's go this way. There we go. Okay, so I actually ended up not needing that big of a piece. So I just want it to slightly pull. And we're going to use the cordless hot glue gun. This one's the teal one. Haven't started blinging it yet, but I did want to show you guys just like how long they take to heat up, how to turn them on. So you'll just hold that button for a second, like few seconds actually, and then it'll start to blink. It'll blink slower. You'll see we used these on Thanksgiving with my family, and they were all able to use them really good. I love this dark teal color. This is the dark, I think it's called dark teal. I think I'm going to put snowflakes on the case so it can be like my Christmas tutorial one. So all I want to do you see how fast it was green when it heated up? But it has this button that's not pressure. It's literally just like an auto flow of glue. I do notice that sometimes it does take a second to really be heated in there, but once it gets going, it gets going. So I would consider these low temp hot glue guns, whereas like the other pink one is the option to be high temp or low temp. So I might even prefer to do it with the high temp, because when the glue goes into the fabric, that's when it like holds really good. But I just want to show you guys hot glue and fabric like actually works really good. But I do want to just kind of reinforce just with a little more, just because this hot glue gun I do believe is a low temp. I'm just going to pop a little more in there so that's sealed. And then I'm going to make another one of I'm going to make the exact same set for me and Tiff. So I will work on those today. But the other one, I believe I'm going to do Oh Come Let Us Adore Him again, because Tiff doesn't have that design on anything. So and I can never have it on too many things. It's just my favorite. I need to design more things that are lengthwise, I think. Also, my mom was like, how do I, like, it doesn't sit. And I was like, it just sits like this. So when it's on your table, it'll stand firmly like that. Okay, I'm gonna bring you guys back up so I can show you what it looks like. And it might be upside down, but if it's too loose, you can just pull that fabric in. Yeah, so, okay. So here we have it. This is what it looks like. And it's a cute little wrap. Again, my pillows don't have this weird zipper right here, so it'll work good on mine. But like, you could move them up and cover this zipper. And then I thought, oh, you could do like an up and down one, so it's like a present. You know, you could put a bow. I don't like it right there. No, we need it on the middle. So her zipper, she had brought me other pillows too. We can try them on. But I just thought it was cute because it's already, you know, this is their Halloween pillows. So they could just flip them around, put a little thingy on them, and they're Christmas. And they're super cute. And then you don't have to wash a whole cover. You just make a wrap for it. So, all right, today we made this hoodie. I taught you guys how to design it. Well, work with an already made design off my website and then create a more offset design. Okay, whew, I was like, are we muted? I'm going to flip out. No. Okay. We also had a lot of technical difficulties, so thank you for bearing with me. We pre-cut my "Oh Come Let Us Adore Him," and we made lots of resin stuff with Tiff. So tomorrow we will have more resin. We will jump into sublimation in a few days, and we're going to see Ashley from Chip Builds teach on sublimation with AI. So I'm super excited for that. Also laser with AI. So I'm going to fire my laser up in a couple days. I want to use up all this heat transfer vinyl. So my goal is to be done with heat transfer vinyl by tomorrow. So I'm going to be cutting all day today. And then actually tomorrow's live stream is in the afternoon. So it'll be the only day. Thursdays and Sundays are the only days on the 12 days that I won't be up in the morning doing videos with you guys because I have other things going on. So I'll see you guys in the afternoon. If you are a member and you want to join us today in our Zoom, I will just have it on. I'll be working on all this stuff and also other things. Come join us, hang out with us. Also, grab your 60% off codes and shop those hot glue guns. The hoodies we have, I mean, you guys are buying these things up, so I'm glad. But at the same time, we only have extra large. We do have like 3XLs, I realized. So I could either have those listed or you guys can message us if you want 3XL. I think I have 2 left of those, but everything else is extra large. And yeah, they're great. They're good for, like, if you want to do PJs for people and a hoodie with the PJs, all the things. Okay. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in Zoom or tomorrow afternoon, or go catch up on day 1, day 2, and now day 3. If you're watching the replays, let me know in the comments down below. I read all of your guys' comments always, so feel free, if you're ever watching a replay, comment on videos, because 1, it helps my channel, and 2, I do see those. So very active on the YouTube. The Facebook, not so much. If you're watching Facebook, yes, we're over there, but come over and visit us on YouTube because that's where the community is. All right. I love you guys. Bye.